Hey there, Facebook. Long time no see. Been a little while. Life happens. You know how it goes. So, there have been a few developments. As you can see, we are minus a fully orange oranda in this tank. Our lovely owlet is no longer with us. It was strange. She just got really docile, really inactive, and I didn't know what it was. She didn't have like ick or anything. I didn't see any growth or anything on her. Her behavior was really off and really different than that of the other fish, and just different from her normal. So I had put her in a quarantine tank and just watched her for a little while. And then when I did start to see signs of something, I believe it was bacterial, I gave her meds, but I think they were internal because she passed like literally 48 hours after that. So I salted this tank, of course, and just let it kind of marinate in there for a little while so that whatever it was wouldn't affect the others if it had an opportunity to. And it hasn't. So all these three have been growing very well, as you can see. And everybody's just been chilling. This one's going under a little bit of a color change. Her wing is developing a little more, and she's gotten coloration change on the tail. First, I was concerned. I was like, oh crap, is it ammonia poisoning? But it's like orangey. It's not like red. Kind of similar to how when this one's color started changing, it was like this faint orange. I thought it was red at first. But it was just like this really deep orange. Hi. Hey, Gecko. What's up, dude? But yeah. So she's got some color change going on, and it's symmetrical. So it's like the same on all of her fins, which is just pretty neat to watch. So, and she's got some wind growth. I don't know if we'll be able to see it like up here. Yeah, her head is just getting a little fluffier, a little pudgier. She's got some raspberry-like stuff happening at the top. Hi, honey. So, yeah. Hey, you. The cheeks are like fluffy, and I was like, man, okay, is she bloating? What's going on? What's up? But from all I can see, looks to be just a wind growth and development coming in. Starting to look more brain-like. I don't know if you can tell from this angle that she's giving us. But yeah, so she's been going through the most. See, now you can see it. There you go. You want your close-up, baby? Yeah, she's got some wind growth happening on both sides of her head and the top as well. So all has been good. This one's growing and just as adamant as ever to eat all the food. But the girls pretty much handle themselves. Hey, Bendy. They just ate some broccoli not too long ago, so sorry if you see any floaties around the tank. They had a good time with it. She's getting bigger. Like, her body is just getting deeper. And I haven't personally seen this one, drop any eggs since I've had her. It's usually been Miss Totoro over here, but I don't know, like, I think she's possibly close to being there. Like, you can just see like how deep the body looks right now and how pudgy she looks. She's a Ryukin, so she always looks pudgy. Sorry, honey, but you do. I don't know, just look like I've been letting the temperature get lower, with colder months setting in, so that it's seemingly natural, like in their regular, like if they were outdoors, basically. Not too cold. I haven't let it get under like 67, but I'm just gradually letting it raise with like a space heater in the room so that my whole house doesn't feel like a sauna. So I took the temperature out this morning. It's about 69, so I'm just letting it do, a gradual raise. It'll probably do more once the weather starts breaking, or at least once it gets colder outside and I have to turn my heat on more. So yeah, other than that, You can see their growth in the whole tank if I step back. So yeah, they've gotten big. They did not take up this much space first. So for those of you who don't know, this is a 55-gallon. These are my 3 fancy goldfish. I have one Aranda, one Ryukin, and one Fantail. Then also, if we come over here, this baby fish was found like literally in that tank a couple of months ago in July, mid-July or mid-August or something. I think it was July. So yeah, he or she is occupying this. I had these plants that were going to be put in the 55-gallon, and then I was just acclimating them to being here and growing and whatnot. I am going to prune the plants for anybody wondering, but I've just let them kind of go for it in here, especially once I found this little one. Yeah, just to kind of, because I knew I was going to have to separate it, so I figured it's giving it a little bit of atmosphere and enrichment and helping with, water parameters and stuff like that. And I've also finally been able to successfully get a pothos plant to do something in here. I'll move this for just a second so that you guys can see. Sorry, I haven't topped off this plant or this tank this week. I got a root growing, so excited about that. Leave that in there. But yeah, usually all I do with this tank, like I do, the 50% water changes and mostly just top off. I try not to disturb it too much. Let this one do what it's going to do. As you can see, now I'm no professional fish breeder or anything like that. It was just literally by crazy chance that I found this little one in the 55-gallon literally being whipped around because it was no bigger than like my thumbnail. And if I were tech savvy enough, I would like input some screenshots of how big it was when I found him initially. Him or her, I don't know what it is yet. But I'm not that tech savvy, so y'all are just gonna have to take my word for it. It was about the size of my fingernail. But as you can see, like top view, its tail on the right side is kind of, not even kind of, very much like kind of flipped up. But it hasn't had any problems, getting around or eating or anything like that. So, it's just derpy enough. And if it went through the whole ordeal of surviving in the 55-gallon with what was at the time 4 adult fancy goldfish and it didn't get eaten, little buddy's got a reason to be here. So I couldn't just cull it. And I couldn't just leave it in there to be eaten. I was like, yo, okay. When I found it, it was literally at that stage where it had just started. It probably wasn't even free swimming yet, or at least not supposed to be free swimming. Because, like I said, it was in the 55-gallon near the sponge filter, but it was just kind of being pulled up by the bubbles of the sponge filter. And when I did scoop it out and put it over here in this tank, it kind of just like rested on the glass for a little bit and was stuck to the glass. So yeah, definitely a conversation starter, because everybody's like, oh, you bought another fish? I'm like, yeah, no, I found it in my tank. So I know who the dad is. There's only one male in the tank, the 55-gallon, but I don't know who the mama is. I don't know, because like I said, I've never seen this one have drop eggs. But I don't know. I wouldn't put it past her. I've had her only 2 months shy of how long I've had this one. So, who knows? Who knows? But it's cool, though. So, you'll see how everyone's grown. Let me see if they let me. Yeah. Everybody's gotten pretty big. You can kind of see just by scale with my hand. Everybody's gotten big, especially this beauty right here. See, there's my girl. All right. Well, let's see if they give you a little top view love. Hi, guys. Hey. What's up? They like coming to the top because they think I'm about to drop something in there. Greedy guts. But yep, hope everyone is having a wonderful holiday season. Everybody stay safe. Enjoy your aquariums if you have them. And if you're considering, I highly recommend it. I enjoy it a lot more than I actually thought I would. So, yeah. Happy holidays from me and the gang here. See you later.